Ollie won't stop talking, so he's gonna be in the intro for today's video. But today, we're gonna bring back some custom designed boards. Okay, I'll let you down, I'm sorry. For today's video, we're gonna take this deck right here and customize it like we do in a lot of our other videos. You may notice this looks pretty familiar. That's because this was the Bob Ross tutorial deck. I'm gonna sand it a tad bit further just to make sure we're all good to go. And you might be asking, why did I ruin my Bob Ross tutorial board? And that's because I plan on doing another one in the future with about 3 decks. That way it's 1, 2, 3, instead of all on this surface here. It's not enough room to actually do a big Bob Ross tutorial, so that's why. But that's enough talking. Let's just jump into today's video and design a really cool custom anime skateboard. Okay, well, first things first, like I said, I want to go ahead and sand this, so that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna do a base coat of tan for the face. And then I need to get some black. So I wish I had a reference picture. I probably need to pull one up so I know that I'm doing it correctly, but we'll just kind of wing it. That's what I'm usually really good at. Alright, I think that should be good. This isn't going to really affect too much, so I think we're good with that. Alright, so I've got 2 colors. This is going to be for the face, so I'm probably going to start at about here and work our way down. And the black, I'm just going to do probably on the nose and tail, and that will be the finishing point for it. Okay, now we let this dry and come back at it again when it's done. So just like last time when I did the soccer grip tape, I'm not very good at drawing eyes, so I decided to use the stencil method and kind of trace out the eyes. Maybe eventually we can try to draw them by hand, but this works out pretty well in my opinion. And then right here, I actually start to add some of the hair points. It's not on the reference picture I have, so I had to get another reference picture and try it out. I didn't want it to be 100% black on the nose and tail, so I did red, masked it up, and then I spray painted it like this. Now that I finished spray painting the hair black, I went ahead and recolored the nose and tail red because I didn't like seeing all the streak marks, so that's actually what I'm doing right here. And I would technically spray paint these red, but I'm actually out of red spray paint, so I ended up wasting an entire red marker doing all that. And now we're back to the eyes, and again, I didn't want to mess this up, so I did use a stencil to make sure that the design is somewhat perfect. It's a little off proportion because I realized whenever I blew up the print to print it off, I didn't blow it up correctly. So it is slightly off and more oval than round, but again, that's okay. You'll see at the very end what it looks like. I would say besides doing all the shading for the face, doing the eyes was one of the hardest parts. And that's only because there's a lot of fine detail in the eyes based off of the picture, and I want to try to capture that. So that's what I'm doing right here. And it's not exactly how I wanted it to turn out, but I still think that I did okay. It's very, very difficult to blend paint pens on this material. It's much easier on the grip whenever I do that, but I still think that I kind of captured it a little bit. Right here, what I'm doing is kind of creating the texture and the look for the hair. I didn't want it to be flat and straight. I wanted to create like depth to it. So I'm working on shading it and creating little strands of hair. And that's why I'm using my finger to help smear it onto the board. That's much easier than just drawing a bunch of lines. And if I did do a bunch of lines, it didn't look good. So I wanted to create a textured look, and that's exactly how it turned out. Now it's time for the shading of the face, and boy was this hard. So as you see right here, it's very yellow, and I didn't like that. So I ended up just painting the entire face and made it more tan. So basically Itachi's been out in the sun a lot, and that's how this ended up looking. It's not terrible, but I do really like that light tan look that we had from the beginning. And now what I'm doing is just going through and fixing all of the issues where I went and tried to shade the board, making it darker and creating more depth on everything. And then I'll go back over everything once more for more fine details and do one last little bit of shading to help offset those two colors, because they did kind of clash together too much. I decided to go ahead and paint the entire edge of the deck black. Originally I wanted to leave it with all of the colors that were from the artwork itself, and I'm so glad I went with the black edge. It looks so much better, and I'm really happy with it. I think this is the finished look. It's pretty cool. It was very, very difficult to do, a lot more blending than I thought. And yeah, it's not perfect, like I always say. I'm still a noob, as you can tell from all of those, but I am slowly learning the process, and I'm slowly getting better at it. This actually is not 100% because that eye technically should be closer, or that eye should be technically closer. I went ahead and spaced it apart thinking that it would work. I wanted to cover up as much as possible, and that ended up making it off just about an inch, I would say. So from about right there, that needs to come in, or that needs to come in. But only I would know that, because I'm the one who did that. You probably wouldn't notice that up until now that I pointed it out. So he's a little bit kind of like Sid from Ice Age, which I guess that's okay. It wasn't supposed to be perfect. But yeah, first time doing it on a skateboard. I'm really excited for it. Pretty cool. I do need to go over this whole area with some more black. I didn't mask it up the best, so I'm gonna hit this with black so it follows the outline all the way around, which I think looks really, really good. And the logo looks really good up here too, if I don't say so myself. But yeah, this is it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I really appreciate the feedback. And let me know what you want to see next, because this is Itachi, and we're probably going to do a Dragon Ball Z character next, or some other anime character. But let me know. As long as it's not too difficult, I'd love to give it a shot. So this is Itachi, and we'll do more in the future if you enjoyed this video. And just like that, that brings us to the end of today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed today's content, leave a like. Remember to comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. All those help out very, very much, and I really appreciate all of the support you guys give. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We will have another giveaway video for this month. I just have not had the time to film it or to do anything with it. So keep a lookout for a giveaway video here in the near future. It's coming. I just have not had time to actually sit down and do a giveaway. That being said, this deck right here is not a giveaway item. But if you would like to purchase this one that was filmed in this video, it will be on my website at shopkeatonco.com. So see if it's still available, and if it is, then cool, you can get it. It's probably going to be around $45 to $50. Depending on how much I have into it. I'll have to figure that out. But if you would like this really cool deck to either skate or hang on your wall, it will be for sale on my website. And again, it is not 100% perfect, so don't judge me too hard. I do this for fun, and I do this to learn, and I learn a lot from this deck to hopefully put towards another deck that we do for a future video. So yeah. Anyway, that is it. So I will see y'all on the next one. Stay awesome, guys. Later.